Well, it was inspired initially by the true story of Armin Muse, which we just thought was such a bizarre story. We wanted to base a movie on that concept. Obviously the film itself is completely fictional, but we thought just that the true story is so crazy. And Rich made a good point about the craziest part of it is the part that's true. And that's, and it kind of went from there, didn't it, Rich?
Yeah, we've seen, since we've been doing the festival, we've seen a few people say online this is a ridiculous idea, no one would give themselves up to be eaten, but that's the true bit, which did actually happen, so it's funny. Yeah, it's been good. We've had a really, really positive response at the festivals. We've so far won 14 or 15 awards, including Best Film, Best Direction, and so that took us by surprise. We weren't used to that or expecting that. And you know, going up against big films. Ours is a small film, but going against big films and coming out on audience response higher is like crazy. So that's been really good and positive.
Shocking, but yeah, good. Yeah, it was a festival that we'd heard of about a year ago, and but a year ago we hadn't even started filming this, and it was on our radars, and it was something that we would have loved to have been a part of. So once we'd finished the movie and we started applying to festivals, we kind of divided it by countries and looked at the best festivals for each country, and Molins was top of the list for Spain, and we were very, very happy that we were selected. Very happy. The piss.
The what? you say cut of them.
Okay. I'm only saying this because you've said it before, so I figured it's so. There's a scene in the movie where so Lionel is watching Jed sleep, and he's sort of sat in this chair with his toes like that, like just looking over Jed sleeping. And the camera movement was Jed, and then slowly moves over to Lionel. But because of the way Lionel was sitting, Rich found it very difficult to not laugh, and obviously wobbled the camera. And Rich laughed so hard he wet himself. So he tried several times, but in the end, I had to try and do it myself because it was just too funny. There were a few of those, not urine like he does.
I didn't just go around weeing around the set.
Yeah, but
I could have done.
You could have done.
Could have done.
Yeah, the set was very dirty.
There's another shot when Lionel puts the first bit of meat on the barbecue, and it's a close of his face, and he says, "You're going to be one crispy piece of shit." And he kind of ad-libbed that, and I wasn't expecting it, and I was on the camera. I just laughed, so the camera shakes, and it shakes in the movie. It's still there. So that's me laughing at that line.